Venezuela's Supreme Court dismisses opposition vote proof in election feud by Satori News. In a recent announcement that could shape the political landscape of Venezuela, the nation's Supreme Court declared on Saturday that it had not received any evidence from the opposition coalition regarding the contentious presidential elections held on July 28th. The declaration follows claims from the opposition that its candidate, Edmundo Gonzalez, had defeated incumbent President Nicolas Maduro, despite the electoral authorities' announcement that Maduro had won re-election. The Supreme Court statement comes at a time of intense scrutiny within Venezuelan politics. The country's electoral authority, facing accusations of bias toward President Maduro, has not offered a detailed vote count to support its declaration, and its website has been inoperative since shortly after the elections. In contrast, the opposition took to the internet to publish its own vote count, indicating Gonzalez received twice as many votes as Maduro. The dispute is rooted in the Venezuelan electoral process, where traditionally 3 copies of voting records are produced: one for the electoral authorities, one for the ruling party, and one for the opposition. Last week, Maduro petitioned the Supreme Court to endorse the electoral results, compelling all candidates to appear before it. Gonzalez, fearing arrest, abstained from attending, while his supporters demanded the release of the electoral authorities' ballots. Supreme Court Chief Justice Careslia Rodriguez addressed journalists and diplomats, stating that the opposition's unitary platform had not provided any electoral material. Only the vote counts of Maduro and the electoral body were in possession of the court. The Chief Justice emphasized that after the investigation into the elections is completed, the court's decision will be binding and beyond appeal. The international reaction has been diverse. A tri-national statement from Brazil, Colombia, and Mexico called for the electoral authority to disclose a detailed vote count, underlining that the Supreme Court could not resolve the ongoing crisis effectively. The United States and various Latin American countries have dismissed the legitimacy of Maduro's victory, while allies such as Russia and China have extended their congratulations to him. This recent development is a critical moment for Venezuelan democracy, as the country stands at the crossroads of a contested election with significant internal and external implications. The Supreme Court's involvement may be the final word on an election replete with turmoil, but questions about the fairness and transparency of the electoral process remain unanswered. Thank you for choosing Satori News.